The problem with this motor is a little bit interesting. Just like 90% of the AC motors in the market, it doesn't get loud. But after 6 months, 9 months, based on how much you use it and how you use it, it's not a long period, just less than 1 year. The motor loses that continuous rhythm of noise, and you feel like there is something off about it. Let's just call it a cycle. You feel like the motor doesn't go for a full cycle, a full left to right or right to left. The customer just sent it here. It wasn't noisy, but the sound was like there's some problem with this motor. Technically, it's worth troubleshooting, but to just make things faster, you just change it. This is just one type of AC motors. Another one came here, and this was an interesting one. These magnets here got disconnected from the motor, and it was here. I just got it, put it here, connected it to the motor, loosen this screw, push this a little bit toward forward, not too much, so to make sure just the magnet doesn't touch the coil here. And there you go. It's Darkest Star 82, I think, from Supreme that had this problem. That's another one. So a lot of AC clippers comes here to get repaired, to troubleshoot, to do whatever it needs. And we have a good idea about which one worth buying, which is not good, which is good, and we want to talk about this. The best AC motor and AC clipper that you can find in the market, surely, is Panasonic ER1611. Don't even argue for a second. It's just an absolute monster. For more than 10 years, we exactly know how to manufacture the perfect AC motor, but the manufacturer just refused to do this. Japanese did this and did this just perfectly, and the motor just works just like absolute legend. You can't make a clipper just more reliable. The problem is the blade is not industry standard. It's just more for home use. So the problem is what you can buy for your barbershop. But AC clipper worth buying. Okay. This guy. You may saw it as Ergo and a lot of other brands. In Iran, you have this as Resonal, I don't know, Verbena, these two brands. But in Europe, America, I don't know, I only know Gamma X Ergo. Technically, this is the best AC clipper that you can buy for your barbershop. There you go. Because First of all, it lasts longer, not longer than other AC clippers. And second, the problems that happens to this is pretty fixable. Okay, there you go. So what happens to this after 1 year, 1.5 year? When I say 1 year, 1 year of just killing this clipper, just work with it, just 4 hours, 5 hours a day, and just killing it. It lasts just much longer than other AC clippers that I saw in the market. So this one, let me talk about the problems that happens to this. So based on the upper housing, you see it just works for 2 years at least now. The barber said 2.5 years he has it. So there you go. Now he sent it to he broke the dynamic blade, so I changed it with the ceramic one. I love this combo on this AC clipper. Just a ceramic blade with the static blade that it already has on it. I don't use that lightweight blade. I just use a ceramic blade just to go insane with cutting performance. Let me show you a carpet test. There you go. So sometimes the blade gets noisy, the dynamic blade. Just after 1 year, let me clean it completely. After 1 year, the blade itself gets noisy. The blade and the cam follower. So you change the blade, you change the cam follower. Personally, I use a ceramic blade on it, and things get pretty silent. So that's the first problem. The second problem is here, this metal part. If you pay close attention, let me just zoom it a little bit. You see here? Oh, come on. You see there? Focus on it. Oh yeah, there. You see? It got worn out. It got corroded. It's gone. The metal is gone. You see? This side and this side. You see? Not the spring. Come on. Let me focus on it. There you go. You see? The damage is there. This is another problem. So what you do is you change the cam follower, you change the blade, and you see it's still noisy. What's going on with it? You should pay close attention on the damage that happens here. So what you do is using your hair dryer, you just warming up, and using the pliers, you just make it narrower. As you can see, there are sign of pliers on this. Let me go out of focus. As you can see, there's sign of pliers here, so I made it narrower to completely fit this metal part here. If you don't do this, it just hit the cam follower, damages, and produces a lot of noise. So you should make sure, even on this type of AC, you should make sure this shaft here is completely fit, perfectly fit with the cam follower. This shaft and this cam follower just should perfectly fit with each other. There shouldn't be any room. If there is some gap between them, it produces a lot of noise and the cutting performance gets decreased. So that's the second problem. We should make this narrower. This is the second problem, okay? You saw this, see? It's there. So the third problem is was it? Where is it? Oh yeah, there you go. It's a little bit hard to troubleshoot, but you feel like if you push here, it's noisy, but when you push here, it becomes silent. Because it just works a lot, just there will be a gap between this part and that plastic washer there, and it just produces noises. Okay, what I did was I just put a metal washer there to just control the gap that there is. You shouldn't put a thick washer because it stops working like this. The movement of right to left, the cycle gets just smaller and you don't get a good cutting performance. So I just put a metal washer there to control the noise. Again, I just put it on a ceramic blade. The perfect combo. I love this combo. So there you go. There are the three main problems with this. There's nothing crazy happens with the motor. Nothing. Springs. There is no problem with them. The circuit is just solid, works perfectly, and the battery. Changing the battery is normal. It's just battery just works for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years based on how much you use it, and you just change it. But it's just a very, very well designed AC clipper, a very good one. The problems are known, very easy to fix, and most of them comes with a very high quality blade. The lever feels insanely good. The MRD's levers are just next level. They're just best clicky lever. There you go. Nothing happens to this too. Very high quality, and it just feels very good in hand. Just when you work with it, it just feels. It's a really heavy duty. A heavy duty clipper. It just works like a monster. There you go. It works long enough, longer than other AC DC powered clippers. So this is about the clipper. Lever is okay. Most of the time it comes with a very high quality blade. After 1 year, changing it with a ceramic one is a good option. The problems I talked about it are pretty well known, or pretty there. You see, there's no complexity about fixing it. It's straightforward. Yeah, it's a very good AC clipper. About AC trimmer, you saw this as Gamma X Evo, I think, but there's something about it that you should pay a close attention to it. So again, this is another very good, well designed trimmer. Inside looks like this, and again, the battery, the circuit works perfectly. The battery, after 2 or 3 years, you should change it. Nothing crazy happens with the mechanism here, not even the shaft, that metal part there. Let me open this up too. The only thing that goes wrong with it is we just damage the blade. Nothing happens to it. There is not a single trimmer that you see. It's so rare. It's so rare. You see that has a problem with this whole part. It goes under this case here. This sometimes you should change this. It's so rare, and that happens when you damage the, just drop it and damage the blade and this part. That's when you changed it. And sometimes there is some noise that this just plays, and there's some gap bit in here. As you can see, again, I just put a metal washer there, just control the noise, and it's very well designed trimmer. The only thing that you should pay a close attention to is these two springs. Let me show you this. We have a, I saw this in X Evo 2, Gamma X Evo 2. I don't know if the barber removed it or there is no springs there. As you can see, just like this design, there is no spring in it. So the power and cutting performance of this is just half of this. This is just insane. This is just dead. A spring should be there. If there is a brand that released it without the springs, just don't buy it. Okay? The springs should be there. So nothing crazy happens to this. Again, you can check if there is a large gap there. You can put a metal washer there. Nothing happens to it most of the time. Even you don't need this metal washer. The barber that just sent me this, that he just wrecked this. He just do a lot of stuff with it, and you see this washer stuff, and the just damage all the parts. And this is a reason that it took me a lot of time to repair. So nothing happens to this. It just, most of the problems is you just dropped it, you broke the blade and the housing, the here kinda, and you should change the housing and the blade. Nothing happens to internals. Nothing. It just works perfectly. Don't forget about the springs. If it doesn't have a spring, don't buy it. Just like this Kiev version. Came with the Kiev version 2. This the Kiev version with no springs. And so this one got released in Iran. It's a Iranian brand, and they don't sell in Europe or America. So pay close attention to these. Yeah. These two again comes with a very high quality blade. The barber just changed the blade, so it doesn't have that high quality blade on it. The original, that the blade that the brand that operates in Iran, just put a very high quality blade on it, and just it's very silent, very silent. You see? So these are the two battle tested product that you can buy for your barbershop. These are just absolute monster, this clipper and this trimmer. Yeah, if you want to buy a good clipper and trimmer combo, which are AC and has a very high power and are reliable and very good, fixable, and all other stuff, these two are very beasts, monsters, really. Comes here for repair, and they're just pretty fixable. Just work for 2 years. After 2 years they are here, after 1.5 years they are here, and just last much longer than other AC clippers in the market. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about these, and in this period of time, a lot of AC clippers got here, and I was like, I should talk about these and tell these to you. So yeah, we have a Telegram channel that you can ask your questions. I put the link in the description, and I reviewed the video and the contents you like based on the likes and dislikes you give me. So like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. So thanks for watching. See you next video.